We all want to live in a perfect world. A world with no war, no systemic racism, no slavery, no child trafficking, and no starvation. A world flourishing with the fairest tax system, better schools, justice for all and not just for some, and medical and technological advances beyond imagination. Citizens living in peace, very little crime, less depression and suicide, more chances of financial prosperity, easier pursuits of happiness, and no fear, suspicion, and hatred of other countries and races. Sound crazy? It isn't. Sound impossible? It's very possible. Not only is it very, very possible, the world, and especially America, is only a few short years away from this perfect society. Very few Americans believe we are currently living in a perfect society. Most Americans and world citizens are not only hungry for change, but desperate for it. Democrats are terrified that Donald Trump will turn America into a fascist Nazi state. And Republicans, while currently joyous that Trump recently won the White House, were equally terrified just a few short months ago when they thought the demons Biden and Harris were going to cheat again during the 2024 election and thereby doom America to a socialist hellhole forever. In my short book, Everybody's Happy, Everybody Wins, How to Build a Perfect Society, I quell the fears of both Republicans and Democrats, as well as everyone else in America. I detail how a perfect society is not only possible, but very much within our reach. I outline how the perfect society is attainable in less than 2 years. This is through small tweaks in the American culture and in the American government in order for Americans to live in a perfect society. However, the principles and ideas in this book can be applied to all the world's countries, cultures, and governments. Humanity can achieve peace and prosperity not only in our lifetime, but in very little time. But before we even discuss whether or not American and world society needs a facelift, we should look at how things currently are. I mean, maybe we're already living in a perfect society. It's possible we don't need to change a thing. Let's see. Throughout world history, we have lived through amazing advancements. The human spirit pushes us forward more often than not, and decade after decade, we all rise to greater heights. However, we have concurrently lived through horrific and terrifying times. In the past century alone, we have seen the worst side of human beings. Even during the past few decades, we have seen the ugliest in humanity. The world has seen wars, terrorism, systemic racism, Jim Crow laws, violence by governments against their people, violence among citizens, violence against politicians and voters, sweeping changes in laws, skyrocketing inflation, economic recessions, subjugation of religions, minorities, and marginalized, global unrest, good friends unfriending each other on social media because of politics, and a culture which is replete with fear, anger, hatred, and suspicion. Accusations of fascism, socialism, racism, sexism, xenophobia, and homophobia run rampant. Regardless of who is U.S. president, American and world society has been in a constant state of turmoil, and during the past 25 years, it's perhaps seen the worst of all time. So yes, we have all known for a long time that society is not only due for change, it is long overdue. Everybody's Happy, Everybody Wins, How to Build a Perfect Society provides that change. This book teaches the world how to build a perfect society. The book is a short, easy read. Even non-readers will enjoy it. But if reading is not your cup of tea, please enjoy the audiobook. Or you can watch a 5-hour YouTube video of me reading the book to you. The book is very rereadable, and you will likely want to experience it again and again. Philosophically, you will enjoy the moral and ethical foundations taught in the book. Politically, you will enjoy seeing how your political party can achieve their political and ideological desires. If you are non-political, you will enjoy living in a world without the chaos of politics. The perfect society is where Republicans and Democrats both get their way, and so does everybody else. If you are a Democrat, You will learn how to end systemic racism, maximize Obamacare to its fullest potential, fight climate change in ways the world has never seen, finally give reparations to melanated people, make sure rich people stop using tax loopholes, feed the hungry, take care of the homeless and the marginalized, learn how to implement DEI on the largest scale, discover how new laws can guarantee fairness and justice for all. Never again worry that a warmongering president who cheated during the 2000 election will commit war crimes while creating another Great Recession. And never again worry that a racist, sexist, fascist, Russian puppet, convicted felon with Hitler tendencies will ever become president. If you are a Republican, you will learn how to enjoy the fairest tax system, end illegal immigration, reach a national consensus regarding abortions on a cultural and on a legal basis, utilize American energy to its fullest, avoid trans, gay, and other sexualized discussions taught in schools, run a business with more freedom, not worry about activist judges, feel more comfortable celebrating your religious beliefs, know that a socialist communist dictator who wants to redefine marriage, socialize healthcare, and saddle the middle class with crushing debt in order to forgive student loans will never be elected president again. And not worry that a president who cheated during the 2020 election and wants to destroy American values and whose family gets kickbacks from China and Ukraine and shows signs of dementia will ever be elected president. Everybody's Happy, Everybody Wins, How to Build a Perfect Society is not just a book. It's a blueprint for a better present and the best possible future. It is likely the most important book you will ever read. Humanity can finally live in a perfect world. Our generation can make it happen, and all future generations will forever live in peace, prosperity, and security.